Hello dear traders, and welcome to another update for today. I prepared a pound versus US dollar. I will speak about USD versus Japanese yen and about the gold market, and I will speak also about Bitcoin. I will start with the British pound versus US dollar first. So what I found basically today, watching the market profile, the volume profile, I found basically that yesterday we had basically a down day, but if you check where the point of control was for that day, it was at the price of 1.3259. So I will place now the line there. This is the basically point of control from yesterday, or to translate to basically this is the area where we traded most of the time on the 30 minute period, you know. And then we started a sell-off process somewhere around like hour and a half, 2 hours before the Europe session will close. There was this sell-off. Today, we opened it right here and we traded basically almost whole Asia session downside. But we found the buyers, and if you check where we found buyers, it's also area where we didn't have so much of trading activity. Like 2 days ago, we didn't also have activity so much even here and here. So whole this zone is basically one big giant demand zone, because buyers just react from there very aggressively, and we don't spend so much time there. So this is one very giant support zone around 1.3190 level, and you know, all this area here, even 1.3170 area, right? But interesting to think today is that we got already higher low. So we got the first higher high and a higher low on a 30-minute period back into the previous day range. And that can be very significant information for today's behavior, because we got a higher low and higher high, we back into the previous day range, and also we rejected from them. We also didn't have any power to go into this cluster of supports here. So we got a nice reaction there. So my thinking here is basically that price will potentially, so the idea behind is that price will overall try to head towards that point of control from yesterday, an area where we actually got acceptance and trading activity, you know. So from my perspective, there is a chance for that revisiting of that 1.3257. First higher high and higher low, that can be very interesting. Very interesting clue. And as I said, hold this zone looking like one very important support zone. So watch for buying opportunities on the pullbacks, and definitely the level to watch for objective 1.3258. Going into the USD Japanese yen, basically it's a similar story. We have a cluster of the highs. This area is area where we didn't have so much of trading activity. Market basically just, we didn't have any buyers at this stage. 113.77, 113.72. Today's the same story, lack of the buying power around that, and potential rotation down towards the point of control from today, maybe from 2 days ago, maybe even from 3 days ago. This is in USD Japanese yen is the trading range. It's near the upper extreme, so downside opportunities towards the levels like 113.58, 113.53, and 113.43 is more likely that we can see here on this in this example. Going into the gold market, we got a very flat yesterday. It was a very flat day, and today we also have, we're trying to break to the downside. Now notice that basically we have, from my perspective, we potentially can attack that. Yesterday we didn't have a power. Today we're already attacking that low. But from my perspective, the way how we're, we got a half back price. Basically we did start a sell-off from the half back. I think that intraday traders are lurking for even more downside opportunities. If we take this, obviously the next pivot level we can find at this stage, which will be this pullback low, 1778, and then all the way this whole distribution, around 1772. So watch for downside potential opportunities. Again, the downside breakout of this cluster of the lows at 70.81 can confirm that downside move. And for the very end, I want to update you about the Bitcoin. As I alerted you yesterday, I expected another. We take the cluster of the lows here. We took the cluster of the lows, but we opened full inside the previous day range. We also have single prints, so we have some aggression from buyers here, and now we are having a very narrow area there. We also have a higher high and higher low. So, but as I said, we didn't trade into this zone. But there is a single print from yesterday. We might see maybe some price, maybe the price can back towards this control zone at 48,823, which is the point of control from yesterday. For now, we have a narrow bar. We took some previous swing highs, and we also have a rally high. Notice this level here. Rally high at 47,906, and then eventually this point of control in 48,831. So that will be all, guys, for this update. Have a good day and trade safe. See you all tomorrow morning.